Mercury in Libra. Libra communicators come across as very pleasing. Diplomacy comes naturally to these natives. At the very least, they take many pains to be diplomatic. Whether they succeed or not depends on their audience, but more on that later. Mercury and Libra people long for equality in the intellectual world. They view mental affinity as one of the most important themes in any relationship they have. If they are not getting it, they should look within themselves for answers. Perhaps they are trying too hard to score intellectual points with their partners instead of truly listening to what they are saying. Mercury in Libra attempts always to be fair in any discussion, but to more personal communicators, Libra's constant comparisons can, in effect, seem unfair. Libra can go off on so many tangents, and offer excessive disclaimers for any opinion presented, that they end up all over the place. If you think Virgo is critical and a perfectionist, spend some time with a Mercury in Libra person. They can't quite help themselves. But because they always aim to be kind and fair, they employ tact to get their message across. Mercury in Libra comes across in an unassuming manner, and handles people with care. When they find fault with others, they express it gently, consciously tending to others' comfort levels. Mercury in Libra looks for compromise. Middle ground is constantly sought. In fact, they are extraordinarily uncomfortable with extremes of opinion. This makes them excellent counselors and go-betweens, but it also gives rise to plenty of indecision in their personal lives. In their desire to find the best, fairest, most just choice, they can swing from a pro to a con, and back to a pro again. They simply can't help but see the other side. This maddening characteristic leads to a strange paradox. They can end up seemingly incapable of giving a compliment without a but. After all, complimenting you is essentially drawing a conclusion, or forming an opinion. This is a paradox because Libra is charming, but give them a little time with something, and they will have a hard time arriving at a totally good or totally bad conclusion. Their ability to think in the abstract gives them a good measure of objectivity. These people have a subtle intelligence. Their thoughts are generally dominated by relative thinking. They simply can't seem to evaluate their environment without comparing one thing with another. Mercury in Libra is generally good at making connections with others, but remember that Libra can be a lazy sign, and for Mercury in Libra natives, this means mental laziness. This can prevent them from following up and maintaining the connections they've made. Mercury in Libra hates to be thought of as the bad guy, and can end up trying to make too many people happy. Mercury in Libra often has to turn to others for opinions when making a decision. The maddening part of it is this: give these people an answer to their question, and they'll probably take the other side. These natives play devil's advocate far too often. Many times they don't even truly believe the side they have taken. They are simply engaging in an intellectual argument,